Welcome back, everyone, to the Omega.Tarot channel, now with an amazing read for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, hope you're doing great, folks. Let's see what we got for the Capricorn Collective. Thank you very much for returning. To all the returning subscribers in the Capricorn world, thank you so much. Last but not least, I'm getting your recording in finally for the week. The best for last, as I like to say, right? So to speak. Although I kind of see the first is the best too with my Aries reads that I like to put up. First reading is one of the ones that I enjoy the most, and of course the last ones I enjoy the most as well. It doesn't matter how many favorites; it's all good. It's just energy, and I resonate highly with Capricorn. As as I had mentioned before to the Cappies. I hope you're all doing great, folks. Let's see what we have for all your energy, Capricorn. Warm welcome to all the returning subscribers, and if you're just joining us for the first time, thank you so much for coming back. Let's see what we have in your tarot read as a snapshot in energy for you, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on with your timeline. It's just a snapshot in the present energy to see where we're at, Capricorn. What's going on? The Chariot energy. Maybe you're making some movement, some changes. You're just like really decided, very determined about something. The the Chariot is an energy of determination, an energy of pushing forward, maybe even steamrolling over the competition is what I'm feeling. A very strong sense of conviction is what I'm getting. Very ambitious. What else do we have for Capricorn? Whatever they're working on, whatever you're working on, Capricorn, it seems like it's very fast moving. It's very immediate. It seems to be, gaining momentum is what I'm feeling. What else do we have for Capricorn? Let's grab another one for the Capricorn Collective. We'll see what else we got for Capricorn. The Six of Swords. Beautiful energy because I haven't seen the Six of Swords all week, I think. My goodness, maybe during one of the air signs, but now I just don't really remember. What I'm getting here is just the energy of just getting, things getting a lot easier for you. I think that as you move away from some sort of situation you were in, you're perhaps even literally moving away with the Six of Swords following that up. It's like you're determined to step away, move away from a particular energy, something that might have been stressful or not really comfortable, and you're saying no. You're taking all that stuff, leaving it behind you, all that stress, all that baggage, emotional baggage, mental stress. You're just leaving that all behind, almost like washing it away. I'm getting. I really like this energy for you, Capricorn. Very consistent, resonating energies. What else do we have for the Capricorn Collective? The Tower, my goodness. You might just get a pleasant surprise along the way, or maybe there's something in your energy that's really prompting you to do this. And that's that Tower energy where the Tower comes in, it makes the lightning strikes the tower, it makes it crumble. But what really made it crumble, that lightning right there, lightning bolt at the top of the illustration, it's supposed to signify something immediate, whereas it's going to crumble not because of the lightning, but because it was built on a shaky foundation to begin with. All that needed was that last straw, so to speak, to make the camel's back break, so to speak. That's what I'm getting a lot here, of that energy. You need to change because something is prompting you to change. Oh my goodness, and I couldn't make this up if I wanted to, folks. The death energy coming out strongly as just resonating, very, very heavily resonating with that change. I was feeling that the energy was coming out very nicely, very specific, very, very aligned. I'm getting that energy is coming out very strongly for you, Capricorn. What else do we have for the Capricorn Collective? Let's see what else we got for you, Cappies. Let's grab another one for the Capricorn Collective. Four of Cups. I feel this is more along the lines of the Six of Swords energy, this Four of Cups. I'm going to place it over the Six of Swords. I feel, oh, check that out on the split. Another Tower. Something is just coming into your energy. It's going to be quite surprising. It's going to be like the rug being pulled out from under you. And with the Six of Swords and Four of Cups here, I'm getting the feeling that this is just going to be something that you had to turn down because it wasn't filling you up emotionally. You weren't feeling emotionally satisfied by this. But that, turning down that opportunity is really going to shake things up in your environment. And the death energy, again, in your subconscious, in the shadow, it's really forcing a change in your environment that is prompting you to move. I think it's just something that you weren't going to be a part of. This Four of Cups is just something that may have been a partnership with someone at work, a collaboration, or some sort of offer from someone that really feels a certain way about you. They might like you very much, and you're just turning it down. But I feel that more than anything, whatever was going on that you had to turn down, it's for your greater good, and that's triggering that change is what I'm feeling. What else do we have for the collective of Capricorn? Let's grab another one for the Cappies. See that one want to come out? Six of Wands, beautiful synchronicity with the double sixes. The Six of Wands is recognition, reaching some sort of milestone and wanting to get recognized or being recognized about it. It's a victory after battle is what I'm getting. I feel that this is that Tower moment. I don't feel that this is the Chariot energy here. It could be related to this chariot because they're kind of both on a, they're kind of riding on a chariot, both of them together. But I really feel this Six of Wands is really more related to the change that's coming in or that's prompting you to change. I feel that in a certain situation you just weren't getting the recognition you felt you deserved, and that's when you decided it's time to make a change. You're not going to continue accepting these offers that were kind of less than par, right? They were subpar. They weren't really up to your energy. And now you're making a more concerted decision, much more decided, much more determined, much more ambitious. You're moving on in a whole different direction is what I'm getting here, Capricorn, and you're moving in to a lot of beautiful change for you. Something that the universe was perhaps waiting for you to reach this particular alignment of energies in order for the universe to bring in this wake-up call for you. The double sixes also, Six of Swords, Six of Wands, with those double sixes, I'm getting an energy of a lot of reflection after a period of change, which might be what's coming in into the near future is what I'm getting, because the change is being highly aspected in the subconscious and shadow energy in the death energy there. That change also with the Tower, I'm getting that change is something you're going through. It's very analogous with what I associate with change as the double fives, triple fives, quadruple fives. But this is much bigger than just any standard numbers. This is a major arcana life path energy. So I feel that you're going through a very major change that's going to require this double sixes coming in, the energy of reflecting whatever it is those changes were. Maybe just recentering yourself a little bit because the Tower might jolt you up a little bit. It might catch you off guard. I'm getting a lot of energy that's very positive for you. That's going to make things a lot easier for you. But I think you still have to go through that change and reflective period, Capricorn. What else do we have for the Capricorn Collective? Let's see what else we got for you. Eight of Wands. Okay, that makes more sense. See, I love why this is exactly why I move the energies around. The Six of Wands didn't feel comfortable over the chariot, and this chariot is now getting a clarification, so to speak, of an Eight of Wands. That makes more sense for the chariot because the chariot is the fastest moving energy, and the Eight of Wands is also a fast moving energy. Again, thinking about energies as vectors, the chariot is the fastest moving of all those. It's very fast, very determined, very immediate, very expedient. The Eight of Wands is resonating with that energy. Something is just prompting you to make an immediate change. Maybe it's in the form of some communication that you received, and then you're just firing back saying, okay, this is not for you. It could be an offer that you had to refuse, right? It's just one of those offers that just wasn't for you. And you want to make very clear to whoever you're dealing with that this is not for you, Capricorn. Under the deck, and here is another synchronicity with the Four of Pentacles. Not for you. What did I just say? Holding back your energy. That's that conservative mindset of the Pentacles, not investing for the time being, holding back your energy. That's resonating very heavily with the Four of Cups too. We get now two fours. So we're not going through the double fives, but we are going through double fours and double sixes. And the five, or in other words, what the energy of the five signifies, the change is highlighted by this death energy, transformation of some sorts within your energy, dropping the ego perhaps, and maybe re-evolving your spirit somehow. I'm getting that energy highly aspected with the double fours as whatever's going on, you are feeling a lot of protection from the universe. You're also getting a lot of protection if you don't feel it right now. This is something that's, again, divinely timed. The Tower is also here to signify that the universe is intervening in some way, shape, or form. And with the double fours, this could also speak to a sense of calm, a sense of harmony coming your way. Because as you pull away from these energies that are not serving you, no matter how fast they're moving, or no matter how fast you're moving, you still need to process that a little bit. So trust that things are going to harmonize much better and that things are getting much better anyway. The Six of Swords and the Six of Wands talking about the wonderful energies that have to do with being recognized for your value, who you are, but also the wonderful energy of releasing stress. I love that personally. Let's see what else we have for the energy of Capricorn. Let's get another one for you, Capricorn. I got one right here that really wanted to come out. The King of Swords. This could have been, now we're getting some personalities in this. Someone that was just very serious, someone that perhaps had very choice words to say, very intellectual, very rational, very strategic. They were perhaps I'm getting maybe just interrogating you to the point where you're like, screw this, I'm not going to deal with that. What else do we have for the energy of the collective of Capricorn? And as I say this, the Seven of Wands wants to come out, of course. A beautiful progression from the Seven of Wands to the Eight of Wands, but also standing your ground with a passion, with conviction. Again, another synchronicity with the double seven, seven in the major arcana of the Chariot, and the seven with the Seven of Wands. Double sevens, talking about a little bit of that divine timing, fame, fortune, luck. That's also highly aspected with that Tower energy. That surprise change that's coming in. Again, this is something you're fated to go through. This person, this King of Swords, might have come in and said some really specific statements, something that might have made you think a little bit more about your choices. It could have been a boss figure or some other divine masculine with a sense of purpose and strategy. Very serious and very professional, so I think they mean business. But what I'm getting here is that whatever business they mean, it's not your business. You're just not interested in this particular business. It's not that it's none of your business. No, it's more like this is just not the business you're interested in, is what I'm getting. And you're standing your ground. You're saying, yeah, this is not for me. I'm going to walk away, drive away, rush away from this Chariot energy, and just really put some effort into walking away or leaving with that with that Eight of Wands coming out, that fire in motion coming in to just energize you to keep moving is what I'm getting. I see a lot of wonderful double numbers all around your read. Double fours, double sixes, and double sevens in your energy. So look at those angel numbers. They might have some significance. Again, double fours, protection, double six, reflection, and double seven, luck, fame, fortune, or some sort of divine timing. Let's see what else we have for the energy of Capricorn. Let's grab another one for you, Cappies. See what else we got for you. This one seemed to really want to come out. What's this all about? The Queen of Swords. Folks, I cannot make this up. I love this energy. This is a divine couple. This is an argument you perhaps had with someone. And under the deck, Come on, shut the front door. I cannot make this up. I love tarot, folks, precisely because how the energies just line up beautifully. The Tower under the deck coming out in this Grand Lux Tarot. And I don't think I pulled a Grand Lux Tower in quite a while. I just recently started using that for the past week or so. And I don't think I remember pulling the Tower for this deck. So it's a brand new energy coming out for you. From this deck. And Capricorn, it's doubled up. You double 16s with the major arcana of the Tower. Some change is almost, it's almost like you can almost feel that change because it's in your subconscious energy. You can almost feel that coming in. And I feel that whatever was going on was a direct connection, a very strong partnership between two people, the divine masculine and the divine feminine of the sword suit, the King and Queen of Swords, making an appearance, and smack in the middle of that, I'm getting the energy of some sort of discussion, some argument, some disagreement. I feel this might be more of your energy, Capricorn, where you're kind of just saying, you're going to stay out of this. I think this could have been two people that were dealing with this, and as you look at these two energies, they're kind of just looking straight at you, straight at the camera right there, Capricorn. Like maybe there was a team of maybe two owners in a company or two bosses that you were dealing with that were just kind of just coming at you from both sides, and you're like, no, I'm not interested in this. I'm not interested in this offer. Maybe you felt you were being overworked, and you're just like saying, no, not interested, not going to go with that. I'm just going to go ahead and just, go your own way, assert your own energy elsewhere. And I really feel that highly aspected here with that energy of the Seven of Wands, the Chariot, the Eight of Wands coming out here. The fact that you're putting away some of this energy and being more conservative, the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, and in the near future, this inevitable, beautiful change for you. It's going to really help you transform in a very wonderful way is what I'm getting with the energy of death and that prompt, somehow somewhat surprising energy of the Tower coming in to just give you that boost, I feel, Capricorn. But that's what I have for you, Capricorn. An amazing energy. I want to hear all about the message. If you don't mind, leave a comment down below. And with that, Capricorn, yeah, leave a like, share, and subscribe as well. And we'll get right into your Moonology deck as well. Again, leave a comment down below if you don't mind as we conclude your tarot reading. Now let's move on to the Moonology deck card for you, folks. We might get a nice Moonology for you. And maybe even a timeline is what I'm getting. Don't forget, we also have a full moon in Scorpio coming up in the next few days, folks. Something very transformational, something very big. It's all about the deep feelings. It's all about the shadow that we work with on a daily basis as part of this energetic work. We have some sort of level of accountability to that. We have to face. What else do we have for the energy of the collective of Capricorn for their Moonology deck energy? Don't let pride get in your way. I love this energy. Full moon in Leo. Folks, full moon in Leo, which just happened a few months ago. I want to say this was back during Aquarius season. But as far as the timeline is concerned, I wouldn't take too much, put too much energy into that. That's really more just kind of a guideline, right? It's meant to be taken a little bit more metaphorically. It could be the next full moon Leo, full moon in Leo, sometime next year. So keep an eye on that timeline if it resonates with you. What I'm getting here is the energy of a lot of Leo in this, the Six of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So I like that synchronicity as well. What I'm not getting is pride. I really feel that if you might have felt that you were being prideful about something, you're certainly not letting that getting your way. Like perhaps this individual couple, this couple here that was coming up individually, perhaps at different times, they were coming in and asking you to do things that you didn't feel comfortable with. There's nothing wrong with putting up your boundaries and saying, yeah, you're not going to do it because you don't agree with it on principle, some sort of value, things of that nature, and you're turning it down. If they want to kind of push you in that direction where they're playing on your pride, we're like, oh, you can't do it, really? I thought you had it in you, kind of an energy, some sort of gaslighting thing going on. That's where pride can get in the way of your progress, because then you're entertaining they're gaslighting and they're baiting you into some sort of an argument. And I feel that as you stand your ground, you're true to yourself. You're using pride in a healthy way where you're using that to evolve as opposed to, be an obstacle. I feel that as a very positive energy coming your way because you understand your values, you know where you're coming from, and you're not letting that get into the way of your progress. Even if they're trying, I feel this couple right here, very smart individuals, a king and a queen of swords. I feel they're external to your energy, and I feel they're coming out from different angles. You might even feel like you're a little bit under attack intellectually by these people. But just take it with a grain of salt. Don't let your pride get in your way. Don't let them bait you into arguments. Don't let them kind of coax you into doing more work just because they might make you feel like you can't handle it for whatever reason. Capricorns, you are the most hardest working of all the signs, the way that I interpret the different zodiac signs and the different, manifestation of energies that they represent the best with. And I associate Capricorns as the hardest workers. This could be a group of people that are very smart. They're all about working smarter, not harder, which could mean delegating a lot of that responsibility to you. And you're the hardest worker, so you're going to be doing it no matter what, right? So that could be kind of abusive, and they're just getting away with it. So keep that in mind if you feel that's going on with your energy. I don't usually get this type of energy from Capricorns or any other read for that matter, but I'm just relaying it as it is. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, folks. I love you all, Capricorn. And with that, this has been your message, Capricorn, for your wonderful collective read. I've been your very humble, very modest tarot reader. My name is Gabriel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification button for future notifications as well. And with that, I also want you to leave a comment. I want to hear all about this, Capricorn, if it resonates with you. And well, with that, that's been your tarot read for the day. Thank you very much for joining the Omega.Tarot channel. I've been your humble host once again. My name is Gabriel. You're tuned into the Omega.Tarot channel, Capricorn. And with that, we'll see you on the next one. Have a great one. Thanks again, Capricorn. Till then.